How's it going, YouTube, YTPC, anybody else watching this? Watching this the day it comes out. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. If you're watching it any other time, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had good holidays when this came out. November 27th, 2025. 5 years ago, on this day, I posted my first video. That first video, I did corncob pipe and a button nose, which is what I am smoking on today. Not this exact can, this blend. This is their 2023 edition, I want to say. Does it say? It used to have, because I can remember the first edition I had, which I still have the tin for, had like, what year? What? It was canned August 10th, 2023, so I believe it just came out in 2023. Of course, not like the original. The original was cube cut, which is how I prefer it. This is the ribbon cut now. I don't know why they did that. Oh man, I stored this properly. I should have taken it out of the tin and put it in a jar. I didn't. I didn't put it in a jar. It's still pretty moist though. There's a little bit of flavor left to it. I'm drinking hot chocolate out of a Christmas Story mug because I figured if I'm going to be smoking a hot chocolate blend, which is what this is, it's their hot cocoa blend. A warm and inviting mix of bright and red Virginias, nutty burleys, and stoked Cavendish. Redently? I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's too early for me. With notes of toasted marshmallow and hot cocoa. Fresh to marry the flavors and presented in a ready rubbed format for easy packing. The cube was easy packed because you could just scoop. That's what I did before. I loved when it was a cube. I went through the tin in like a week and a half. I was doing a lot of smoking back then. But 5 years ago, oh, that's not too loud. I can't really put up. Yeah, 5 years ago today, posted my first video because my intention was you have the same lighter, so I did that. Same blend, same lighter, same pipe, which I believe, I want to say, I think this is, I want to say Roy, old Roy. I don't think it's the George Washington. I can't remember, I should have looked it up. Same kind of tamper. I've lost the original one since then. I've had so many of those ones. But 5 years ago, I did it in my bathroom. I didn't know where else to do it, and I had a fan, so I could at least turn the fan on. Here I am in my Jeep doing it now. So I originally did my channel to be a pipe smoking channel. I was getting heavy into smoking pipe tobacco. all that fun stuff. And I mean, COVID had just happened. We had, been going through all that, and I wanted a creative outlet. So I figured, what the heck, I would hop on and do it. And back then, I really didn't watch. There was a few people I watched. Redcoat Returns, which he since retired from YouTube in a way. Matches, God rest his soul, since passed away. I watched him a lot. There's a couple others. Right about that time, I found Mike Rondo. I was watching some of his stuff. I'm trying to think. And there's a couple others that have since stopped. That's the thing a lot with I found with the YTPC. Like, there's a couple guys that have been doing it and have still kept going. Mutton Chop Piper, he's always been around. I think Hobinson Piper was another one that I was watching. But, the YTPC seems like it's got a life, like a shelf life. For the creators, they don't seem to last long. You get like maybe a couple years, it seems like, out of most creators, and then they kind of move along. Every once in a while, they might spit out a video here and there, but a lot of guys I was watching, their videos aren't even up anymore. Like, I've gone to look at their channels, they've taken everything down. And I know YouTube hasn't made it easy for pipe creators or pipe content creators, because it's really not a good format for it. YouTube generally doesn't like anything tobacco related, so you're not going to get pushed. Your algorithms are going to be all shot. You're not going to get, unless you find yourself a paid sponsor, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to make any money off of YouTube. So you got to do it for the love of it. And I think some guys really do enjoy and love it. I think some guys get burnt out from it. Some guys just move on. And my original intent was to be a pipe channel. It did not last long at all. Like, I got 2 videos out, I want to say. I think I got corn cob pipe and a button nose. I think I did the Golden Days of Yore. Oh, my original channel video too. I also, I'm not gonna do it here, but I did a saw review of Skipping Christmas, the book, which is the movie that Christmas with the Cranks is based off of. And that was my plan originally. I was gonna do pipe tobacco and like book reviews. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different and make myself stand out. Like I said, I got 2 videos done. Sorry, I keep opening and closing the window. It's smoke in and out of here. This still held up. Like, there's decent flavor to it, and I think drinking the cocoa is helping. I'm getting that creaminess from it still. I'm getting a little bit of that chocolate. And so I think drinking the cocoa is helping out a lot. The room note on this is still fantastic. It still smells like hot chocolate. Like, it's still a good blend. It's one of my favorite blends. But, and then I think, sorry about that. My first change up came real quick, and that was Sheets is our local. It's still a little wet because it's not wanting to stay lit. Sheets is our local big gas station in Pennsylvania. The 3 big ones seem to be Sheets, Wawa, and Rutter's right now. I'm in the part of PA I am in. It Sheets is king. Wawa is approaching. Rudders is getting closer. They're moving their way up to northern PA. So, but Sheets did a beer release with I don't remember who they teamed up with a local Pennsylvania brewery. I can't remember who it was. But they did a holiday beer made with their little donuts they sell, kind of like Munchkins. They called it their holiday ale. And I did a beer review with that. And I want to say comic book. I think I did Elvira. Meets Santa Claus. So I was trying to keep the review going at the same, like the book, comic, reading review going. And I hopped over and I just found it was easier to set up at the time and do beer reviews than it was to do smoking reviews, because I didn't want to smoke in my house. I don't like smoking in my house. And it was cold out at the time, you know, winter time, it's freezing out. I didn't want to sit outside. At first, I don't even know why. I didn't think about smoking in my Jeep for some reason, so it wasn't an option for me either, I guess. Beer reviews, I could set a camera up, sit in front of it, and talk. And it's kind of stuck for the most part. I have done tobacco reviews, and you can go through my channel, and I have plenty of tobacco reviews. I've put myself out there with tobacco. And don't get me wrong, I love the community. I love the closeness to the community. I do have my issues with some of the community. I'm not going to get into that. This isn't a Festivus video. I'm not here to grieve. But I've definitely stuck with the beer. I'm more of a beer content creator than I am a pipe tobacco creator. I consider myself a guest in this community. I don't really consider myself a member anymore. But 5 years on, I wasn't really sure what I was expecting, where I was expecting to be in 5 years. Just shy of 300 subscribers at the point of this, 5 years in. And I get it. My videos aren't fancy. I'm not adding anything new or adding different. I'm not Shakespeare when it comes to breaking down beers and the flavors, and I don't have fancy intros and songs and I throw in some graphics. I keep it pretty simple, straightforward. You know, there's some guys that put a lot into it, and they get a lot of followers, man. They get a lot of subscribers. They get beer sent to them. I don't get any of that. Just not wanting to stay lit at all. But I still enjoy it, and the reason I did this for me. I didn't do this for anybody else. I didn't do this to make money because I knew it wasn't going to make money. I knew it wasn't going to make money when I signed up to do tobacco reviews. I did enough research for that I knew I wasn't getting paid for it. I knew there wasn't going to be, what's it called? Monetized. I knew I wasn't getting monetized. I knew I had a better chance with beer, but I still don't see it happening. There's very few in the beer community that are high enough up that they can be picked for monetization. Um, there's a few out there, and I've seen them, and I can tell the difference because they have ads. So, but beer, there was a lot, a lot more, and a lot of those creators from the beer content space are still going strong. Yeah, I guess some have come and gone, but the main ones that really uh, inspired me and pushed me to start, the main one, number one, and I still watch some of his videos. I don't interact with him as much. Is Kyle over at No Hype Beer Reviews. I would comment on his videos. I'd comment on his Instagram posts, and at that time, I was doing a lot of like Instagram reviews. I would take a picture, really break down what I thought about it, and he would comment and be like, "Dude, get behind the camera. Come on, like, do a video, post it up on YouTube." So Kyle really inspired me to do it. So Kyle at No Hype Beer Reviews, Matt over at Massive Beer Reviews, two Joes. So there's East Coast Joe, a West Coast Joe. East Coast Joe is No Hype Beer Review. Not Hype, that's Kyle. It's Beer Patrol. I don't know. It's early in the morning. I just dropped my kids off on the bus. And we're doing this video. Joe sorry. Joe at Beer Patrol, and then Joe over at, I know it's not Joe's arc, it's I don't know how to pronounce it, but I don't think it's exactly Joe's arc, but it's the arcade. He does a lot of, he's a West Coast guy, he does it, but those are the ones that really pushed me. Put myself out there, started doing videos, and I've done them ever since. Oh, the biggest one, he retired from YouTube years ago, was Chris. At Beer Geek Nation. He was the first one that really, when I got into craft beer, I found him on YouTube, and I loved his stuff. Big fan of him. But it's been like 7 years since he released a video. And now there's a guy that's, he definitely was inspired by him. There's a lot of guys I saw, but 5 years in, with me just rambling today, I'm getting low on this bowl. I'm getting low on my hot cocoa. I'm almost through my whole Ben Crosby CD that I have in. Here's to another 5 years. Crazy. It's a lot to be thankful for in today's world, and it's crazy because it doesn't feel like it sometimes. World is a crazy, crazy place right now, and we gotta hold on to the small victories. 5-year anniversary. It's a small victory for me, but it's a victory nonetheless. Something I've been constantly doing for 5 years, even with having to take breaks from certain type of videos for certain reasons, because I was an idiot. In one way or another, for 5 years, I've been doing videos. Either beer, or pipe, or soda. One bourbon video. I don't think I'm a bourbon guy. I tried. I do have some mixed drink kind of videos coming up next. I'm going to be trying some of those buzz balls. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but this is 20 minutes of me rambling. I think I'm going to cut it off here. I doubt any of you have made it this far. So, if you have, thank you for watching. If you've been here since the beginning somehow and you're still watching, thank you. If you haven't been here since the beginning and you're watching, thank you. Go back through and, maybe not my first year or so. I was really getting my bearing, so they're probably about the same as they are now anyway. So that's all I got. I'm gonna hop on out of here now. So thank you for watching. Here's to another 5 years. Happy smokes, folks.